Alright, hey guys, and welcome back, as I am back with another review of a really interesting and obscure toy line with Fistful of Aliens, made by Yes Entertainment Corporation from 1997 to 1999. Now this is probably one of the most obscure toy lines you've never heard of. I'd be surprised if many people have really ever heard of this line. I really didn't know about it until I picked these up a couple of years ago when I found them. They're little minifigures, and they kind of play like Monster in My Pocket, similar games like that, where you have numbers on the bottom of each of the figures, and depending on the type of alien and the number, that's how you decide which one wins. They're only about an inch high. They're unbelievably small, and they're really neat. You really don't see them very much at all. They almost, I can see, you can get these confused for Mighty Max figures even. They look like the Mighty Max villains. So how these work is you have like three major groups that they're broken up into. You have the Dread Rocks, which are these guys over here. They're like reddish rock type aliens. You have the Gangreens, mainly because they're green and they're like insect-type aliens. And then you have the Blue Spews, which are, they kind of have like a skeleton look going on to them. And of course, they're blue. You also have this little guy here, which I believe he is a mutant. So he's like a fusion between a Dreadrock and a Gangrene. So they're not given their own category, but they have like special powers and they can be like more stronger than, you know, I guess multiple different groups of aliens. There's really very little information on these figures at all. So definitely bear with me, guys. And then this guy, he doesn't want to stand because he has a little round kind of stump for a leg. I'll show that in a second. And then you also have another group of aliens that were produced, at least I believe they were. They may have been a prototype, and they are called the RAMS, R-A-M-M-S, and that stands for the Rare Alien Metallic Mutants. So they would have been like metallic, kind of like chrome-colored little aliens. And they also came out with space pods, which were like training ships, and they came in like red and green and blue colors, and they launched an alien into battle. I don't know how they work. I've never really seen one, how it works. But I guess there's like a little spring mechanism, and then they just like fire at each other and stuff like that. They just come out really fast, you know, and you can pretend they're battling like that. So now let's take a look at the Dread Rocks here first. Let's take a look at these little guys. And when I say little, man, do I mean little? They are unbelievably small. We got this little guy. He kind of reminds me of like an army ant. And he's got some weird gear-looking thing in his chest. He's got the 4 arms. Has the gold, brown colored feet. Purple hair in the back with the antenna. Very interesting, very different. Looks like he has like 4 eyes. Pretty neat. And this guy's one of my favorites, even though he does not like to stand up very much. But he's really cool because he's got a mace for a foot. How neat is that? He's got like a medieval mace for 1 foot. And you can see he has a number 10 on here, so that would be like, I don't know how that would work. I guess depending on what type it is. This is a 3, this is a 10, so, well, the the Dread Rocks, they crush the Gangreens, so these guys defeat the Gangreens. The Gangreens neutralize the Blue Spews, and the Blue Spews melt the Dread Rocks. That's how that works. I don't know how the mutants work, or how the rare alien metallic mutants would have worked, the RAMs. I'm guessing the mutants and the RAMs, they probably affect all of them. That's probably how they would work, I would imagine. Especially the mutants. I don't know about the RAMs, but I think that the mutants, since they're a hybrid, I guess it would depend on if you had a Gangrene and Blue Spew mutant, or, you know, Gangrene and Dreadrock, or Dreadrock and Blue Spew. That would depend on like how it would overpower the others. But anyway, getting back to this guy, he looks really cool. He's got the 4 eyes, got the fangs. I love that little spiky mace that he's got on his foot. little purple tunic. Kind of looks like an alien wrestler or a gladiator or something, or just weird, cool looking little dude. Let's take a look at the mutant. Yeah, he never wants to stand up because of that mace. He always falls over. So now hopefully you can see better here. What I mean when I say the mutant, you can see he has the insect claw, and then he's red on the other side where he's kind of like half Dreadrock, half Gangrene. Got the crazy mandibles, like some type of spider kind of monster, scorpion. He's got a scorpion tail coming out the back there. Like the other half of him is like a lobster claw, and the green and red feet. It's pretty neat, I think these guys might be my favorites. I really like the colors on them. These are the Gangrenes. They remind me of like Toxic Crusaders or something with the name, just with that name. Crazy big green glob with the blue and green. Great coloring, the red eyes, the purple. Looks like he's got some tentacles there. Green, slime looking feet and legs. Let's see, his number. Oh, he's number 1. So he's not going to win very often. And then this guy is really cool. I think he might be my favorite overall. He looks like a praying mantis alien because they're supposed to be like insects. And he's got these funny big hands and these antenna and spikes coming off him. The purple and green and blue, the colors really work well together. And you can see he's got this spiky tail in the back. It really helps him to stand up, so he stands up really well and looks really cool. I think he's really neat. And then the blue spews. That's a tongue twister for you. And these guys are weird. They remind me of like Inhumanoids or something. You know how you like with that one guy Decompose, like with his rib cage and everything showing. It looks like he has a puppet. Look at his green hand. Looks like he's like, hi, I've got a puppet. I'm going to do a puppet show. Like, looks like he's going to do a puppet show or something. And they remind me of like fish or something. He's got these spots all over him. The skeleton, the white, and the blue feet. You don't know really what the heck they're just. These really look like aliens. He has like that, you know, like the whole alien-shaped head and everything. So he's really cool. These are more like monster figures, or just really gross aliens, which are really awesome. Let's take a look at this last one here. This guy reminds me of like Venom, kind of, from Spider-Man. He's got the black head, the blue claw. Another green hand, the green and blue feet, his rib cage, all his bones are exposed and everything, and the blue spots. He kind of looks just like the other one, a little bit. They're kind of similar, but really neat. I think these are really cool. So that's going to do it for this week with my review of the Fistful of Aliens little toy line. I mean little, I'm not kidding. Little is definitely an understatement, by Yes Entertainment Corporation, like I said, from 1997 to 1999. Let me know what you guys thought of these. Did you have any of these, you know, growing up or whatever? Have you ever heard of this before? What do you think of them? Do you think they're neat? Was there anything that I missed that I, you know, got wrong in this video too? Definitely, you know, feel free to shout that out in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this weird, wacky little line from Yes Entertainment Corporation with Fistful of Aliens. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.